It's now time for Tiger Talk, heard before each Salem Lady Tiger basketball game with Stan Stevens and Coach Jake Reardon. Now Tiger Talk on KSMO.
Welcome to Tiger Talk. Stan Stevens and Coach Jake Reardon of the Lady Tigers. And Coach, the Lady Tigers with a full slate of games this week. Took on a very, very good South Iron team on Wednesday. Came out short, but it was still a very educational game for our Lady Tigers.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I told them going into it. This game is going to be super tough. It's kind of like the Hoosiers movie. You drive for 2 hours in the middle of nowhere, and you show up, and there's 8 girls there that are really good basketball players, well coached. They're going to play you a tough man-to-man, and you better be ready to play ball because they will be. And they were, and we competed pretty well at times, you know. First half, I felt like they never hardly missed a shot, and then we switched up. Second half, played a pretty good man, and we actually either beat them by 1 in the second half, or it might have been tied, but maybe I should have just played man the whole way through. But girls really competed and battled, didn't back down, grew a little bit, and hopefully that tough man gets us ready for district time.
And district time's just not that far off. But this week you start out on Monday, take on Cuba. You got last night you took on a very good South Iron team, and those Lady Panthers aren't going to go away. And then tonight you turn around, you got the Lady Jays. Tomorrow you're going to be going against Grove. And Coach, this is kind of crunch time, but there's just a lot of basketball being played here. A lot of it due to the COVID situation. Some teams canceled. Some teams had snow outs. But when you put it all together, it's crunch time and basketball time, isn't it?
It is. It's kind of like summer, honestly. You just play a bunch of games, I feel like, in a short amount of time. The Cuba game was it was an okay and average first half, nothing great. And then second half, we kind of woke up, started playing pretty well. Actually put together a really pretty good second half. We came out with a good win. That was a district opponent, so that kind of helped us. And then we just talked about the South Iron game, and then tonight we're playing the Lady Jays from Viaburnum. I think they're like 5-9, somewhere in there. I've watched a few games. We're doing our pink out tonight, so I'll be wearing a pink shirt, so you shouldn't be able to miss me, the big fat guy in a pink shirt. You'll see me yelling. My shirt might mess my face sometimes.
Your face gets a lot redder than pink.
No, we should be ready to go and play pretty well. And we've honestly, since Sullivan, I felt like the girls have been playing really pretty good basketball. We beat Sullivan, beat Liberty at Liberty, beat Cuba. We played a really, really good South Iron team, and hopefully we can get it back on track and then get it going again. Tonight versus Viaburnum and tomorrow at Grove.
It looks like to me, and as observing the game, it looks like the girls are a lot more comfortable on the floor playing with each other, Coach. No matter who you've got out there, they seem to accept where they need to be. They accept their role. They're more confident shooting. It seems like they trust Kaminsky and Irway underneath the basket to bring down the rebounds and then feed it back out and get the shots to go. And then you got Savannah and Ashton. If they get hot, you can just kind of rely on them. Coach, it just looks like the girls are falling into a pattern in which, okay, it's my turn to shoot, I'm going to shoot.
Yeah, and you really a good observation. I really do agree with what you just said. Both posts are really, really coming to their own with just rebounding the ball. Both of them, I think, had 10 rebounds last night. Like you said, Bowers and Manthe, if they get going, we tend to find them a little bit more, and they're broadening their game a little bit. They're attacking the rim more, getting to the foul line more, and Bella kind of steers everybody in that direction. When she's open, she shoots, she drives, but she kind of gets everybody going, getting to the rim. And defensively, we've been just playing a lot better, and I think that helps us. If we get a couple turnovers early, get some shots at the basket, that really relaxes us, getting a few easy ones, and then we shoot the ball, I feel like, away a lot better than when we have to come from behind. And But like you said, they are kind of playing really well together right now, and they all are kind of buying into their roles, and there's not a lot of, forcing. Well, I take that back. We like to force, but, it doesn't bother them. I don't feel like, if we shoot, we're good with it, and we go rebound, and we'll go do it again about 30 more times. So we're kind of figuring out who we are right now, and, we get a bunch of games right here again before districts to fine-tune everything and get ready to go.
And you still got the SCA games coming up with Mountain Grove, and when you have SCA games, those put a little bit more. I won't say pressure on the girls, but those mean a little bit more. And when you get against a team that you got to face in your conference, but this week has been different because usually at this time of year it's almost all SCA games, and you've had Cuba, South Iron, and then Viaburnum, 3 non-conference games, Coach, which gives you another opportunity maybe to tweak a few things, get ready for district play, but also you're still in conference play because the season's not over yet.
Yeah, it's a crazy year. It seems like the last couple of years with COVID and the snow, and you never know what to expect. All the sport teams here at Salem have to deal with it. Last 2 years it's always something, and all the coaches have to show up to school, and then at 2 or something they're like, oh, they're sick, they're out for so many days or something like that, or that weather shows up, and there's only so many days you can find an official. There's so many things you can do, and you have to fill them at the right time, and
right.
It just kind of felt like this, and our conference games, definitely we do put a lot of emphasis and importance on those because, that's, you want to win the conference during the regular season. That's everybody's goal, or win as many conference games as you can. And we got Grove on Friday. We've seen them quite a bit. We've actually played them in one of the tournaments. I can't even remember. It's been so long ago, it feels like. And then we have Ava on Monday, and Ava got us pretty good at their place a year ago, so we definitely want to make a better showing versus them, and they're undefeated in conference right now, and we'd love nothing more to give them their first loss.
Yeah, but you would like somebody else to give them a loss first, so you got a chance at that title.
We would definitely really like that if somebody tripped them up this week.
Well, I mean, Thayer came kind of close, but still no cigar there.
Right, they haven't. I'm not sure who they have left, actually, but Thayer gave them all they wanted. I think they only beat Thayer by 4. But you never know. That's why everybody plays these things, and we would really, really be tickled if we had a shot to somehow get that thing split. But maybe we give them their first loss, messes with them, and then their last game they help us out.
Never know, Coach. You never know. Well, good luck tonight against the Lady Jays of Viaburnum in another non-conference game. Good luck, Coach.
Hey, Stan, thank you for the coverage, man. You do a great job.
Thank you, sir. And stay tuned. Lady Tiger basketball is next.
Thank you, Stan. That's been Tiger Talk with Coach Jake Reardon. Stay tuned. Salem Lady Tiger basketball is coming up next.
Duncan Family Chiropractic provides chiropractic care to everyone from newborn to elderly. Dr. Duncan treats wellness, sports injuries, chronic ear infections, pregnancy, and more. Ask Dr. Duncan about your full line of supplements, including Juice Plus and standard processed supplements, as well as pain relief, BioFreeze products.
If you have the audacity to believe a financial advisor should talk with you, not at you.
If you believe access to your financial advisor should be a right, not a privilege.
Join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and Think Time make a difference.
Join us.
Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
Call Joe Brand in Salem at 729-3831.
It's time for Salem Tiger basketball on KSMO Media. Brought to you by the Salem Memorial District Hospital, K&H Auto Supply, Farm Bureau Insurance, Willie Strader Agent, the Bank of Salem, Napa Auto and Truck Parts, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, Town and Country Insurance, Tax Masters, Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus, Carroll Complete Auto Care, Healthy Dent County, Southtown Furniture, State Farm Insurance, Cameron Irway Agent, Hometown Processing, Big Iron Realty, Inman Insurance, Progressive Ozark Bank, Flying W Store and Camping LLC, Living the Dream Outdoor Properties, That Special Touch Florist and Gifts, Dent County Rental, and Wilson Mortuary. And now, Salem Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
And we welcome you to Salem High School Gymnasium as the Salem Pep Band finishing up the national anthem before this non-conference game between the Viaburnum Lady Jays and the Salem Tigers. Hi, I'm Stan Stevens. Glad to be with you on a Thursday evening. Got Blues hockey on the radio side coming up next, and that will be right after this one is completed. So we'll be enjoying our doubleheader of sorts here tonight from the Salem High School Gymnasium and the Enterprise Center in St. Louis. All righty, and we're getting ready for the introduction of players. Salem Tigers had their pink out tonight in honor of those battling cancer and those who have succumbed and who have beaten cancer. And so the girls in their warm-ups wore their pink shirts tonight, and they will, a lot of them will have something pink on them or with them throughout the game tonight. Anyway, so we tip our caps to all those who have battled cancer, who have won, who have lost, and those who continue to battle here with us tonight. Viaburnum Lady Jays come out. Their starters will be Natalie Wigger, Faith Wigger, also Madison Courtwright, Lexus Harris, and Caitlin Payne. We've got some very tall girls on this Viaburnum team, and so the Tigers will have a bit of a match tonight and down low. And so the Lady Tigers will have their starters. That will be Faith Kaminsky starting out tonight. Avery Irway will start out, the two tall girls for Salem that have been playing very good post play. Savannah Manthe, who continues to bring that ball up the floor and does continue to hit those threes. And of course, Ashton Bowers, who's been on fire lately. She'll be out there, as well as the senior Jadwin. When you look at this team and you see Allison Manthe, the other senior who comes off the bench, and this Lady Tiger team that has been very, very productive lately on the offensive side. Have a lot coming back next year, so should be a pretty good season again next year for the Lady Tigers. They'll be looking to add some key players to get growing for the following season, because next year we'll be graduating 4 seniors. That makes a big difference. Kaminsky goes up. Viaburnum doesn't even jump for it, as Caitlin Payne just let Kaminsky draw it back to Jadwin. Viaburnum in their blue jerseys. They are trimmed in white and a little bit of black. Salem Tigers in their home whites with the Carolina blue letters and numbers and trim. It's Manthe on the right side in front of the Viaburnum bench, driving in, flips it up, and the ball is tipped out of bounds by number 3, Natalie Wigger. You have the Wigger sisters in there. You have the Asher sisters on the bench. Ball comes into Manthe. Manthe hangs on to it. Looks like pretty much zone coverage early for Viaburnum. Go back on top to Irway, now to Jadwin. They're staying on the perimeter. With that ball right now is Bowers. Now they kind of go man-to-man. It goes out on top. Ball stolen away by Payne. Payne will take it down, lay it up. Missed that layup, brought down by Jadwin. First steal tonight belongs to the Lady Jays. Jadwin comes down, flips it back to Manthe. Three-pointer up and off the front of the rim. No good. Brought down there by Payne. Payne will flip it over to Courtwright. Courtwright out beyond the three-point line to Faith Wigger. Goes back on top to Courtwright. Courtwright hanging on to it, trying to drive in. Takes it to the hole, trying a little running jumper. It will not go, and Kaminsky brings down that rebound. She flips it back to Manthe. Viaburnum quickly runs back into a half-court defense, and they're lining up man-to-man now again. They went to zone, they went back to man. Now with that ball, it's Irway, handing it off to Kaminsky. Goes off Kaminsky, and she's a little slow in getting to it, but gets it before Courtwright does. Getting it back to Manthe. Between the circles, Manthe left side pass to Irway. On top, Kaminsky. Kaminsky over to Jadwin, beyond 3. Handing it off to Manthe. A long 3, dead center. She hits it. Savannah Manthe gives Salem a 3-0 lead. Minute and 45 into this one. Down the other way. Courtright brings it down, flips it over to Harris. Harris, left side to Payne. Payne hanging on to it. Goes back to Wigger. Now on top again, Courtright between the circles to Payne, right in front of the Tiger insignia on the floor. Trying to take it down low, skips a little bit, and a blocking foul called on Salem. Could have been a travel call there as Payne kind of skipped her feet a little bit. No call made, and a blocking foul called on Kaminsky. Faith first, teams first, and to the line will go Payne. She will shoot 2 and misses the first. Natalie Halbert checks in the game. She'll come in for Madison Courtright. Next free throw is good, and Viaburnum is on the board. It's 3-1 Salem. Jadwin long pass to Bowers, all alone underneath, and she is fouled after missing the layup. Coming back hard for Viaburnum was number 3, Natalie Wigger, and she'll get the foul. Bowers will go to the line. Nobody saw Bowers standing back on the baseline underneath the basket. Ashton's free throw is good. Courtright getting ready to come back in. As Manthe comes down, checking out will be Halbert. Next one is good. As Viaburnum moves it down the floor to Payne. Payne gets by Jadwin, and she's killed for carrying the ball. She had to dodge Bella Jadwin in doing so. She had to kind of lift the ball and carry it with her. Used to call that palming the ball. Now it's called carrying the ball. Same idea, same principle. Still going to be a turnover one way or the other. Jadwin has it to Irway beyond the three-point line of Kaminsky. Out top of the key, hands it off to Savannah Manthe. To Bella Jadwin, trying to drive through. Gets cut off, circles back outside. Trying to drive in against Wigger, does. Puts a shot up, it will not go, and Wigger brings down the rebound. Wigger the other way, pass to Payne. Payne to the paint, to the hole, takes it down and throws it away. Nobody there. I'm not sure if she is anticipating Courtright driving the lane, but she did not. As Jadwin will walk it up. Jadwin across the timeline. Guarded there by Courtright. Flips it across to Manthe. Inside it goes to Kaminsky, and Kaminsky walks with the ball. She wanted to go over to Bowers. Didn't see her, then shifted her feet. Turnover number 2 for the Salem Tigers. Is coming back off the floor is Payne. And down the other way, here's Harris. Harris throws it right to Kaminsky. I think Faith was shocked. That ball came right to her. Second turnover by the Lady Jays. Pass to Irway. Irway from 10. The shot will not go. Comes down on the floor. And loose, taken down by Halbert. Halbert for the Lady Jays. And Jadwin bumps into Wigger and gets the foul. You know, like 4 girls in a matter of 6 feet. They were all over each other. Lobella gets the first foul for her tonight, second team foul. That's on the floor. A couple changes here as Abby Wilkinson checks in, as does Faith Wigger. So the Wigger sisters check in. And the turnover by Viaburnum on the inbound. So it'll belong to the Salem Tigers. Here's Jadwin trying to drive in. Kicks it down outside to Bowers. A long 2. It's good. Ashton's really been feeling it here in the last few games. The other way, Courtright. Courtright has it stolen there by Manthe. Lays it up and in with a beautiful scoop. Savannah with a backhand scoop up and in. 9-1 Salem. Ball knocked away. Taken back in the backcourt. Fired down the floor, and it's going to go out of bounds by Courtright. 9-1 Salem. Turnover number 4 now for Viaburnum. And a timeout called by Coach Harris of the Lady Jays. 9-1 with 3:53 to go. We'll come back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do. And for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. And if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
9-1 our score as Manthe gets it into Jadwin with 3:50 to go in the first quarter. Tigers have taken advantage of 4 Viaburnum turnovers. They've scored off 3 of them. Bounce pass down low to Manthe. Short jumper. It's good. Savannah with 7 here early on. Tigers with full court pressure. And the pass taken down nicely by Wigger. Wigger getting it back to Wilkinson. Over the line, handing it off to Madison Courtright. Madison between the circles, flips it left side, right in the hands of Manthe, and back the other way. Here comes Savannah. And Savannah will be fouled there by Payne. So Kaylee Payne has her first foul, second team foul on Viaburnum. Inbound comes to Jadwin. Bello trying to drive in, down in the corner to Kaminsky, out to Bowers for the 3, and Ashton buries that one. 14-1 Salem Tiger lead. Harris will get across now to Halbert. Natalie goes over to Payne. The jump shot is up off the iron. Taken there by Halbert on the rebound. Getting it back to Wigger. Faith Wigger trying to drive in all the way to the hole. Nice move, but it doesn't go down. It goes off the rim and taken by Manthe under control. Long pass intended for Bowers, and it'll go out of bounds. Third turnover by Salem. Manthe trying to hit Ashton, but she was kind of well guarded. The ball flew over her head and into the spectator area. Albert has it for Viaburnum to Payne. Payne trying to drive down low all the way to baseline. Has that rejected, but a foul's going to be called, I believe, on Savannah Manthe. Her first, and we'll put Payne at the line to shoot 2. Kaylee is 1 of 2 for the Stripes. She has the only Viaburnum point in the game. Bowers again goes back in the offensive zone. The free throw is good. 7 points for Manthe, 7 for Bowers. Of the 14 points, that's where they are. Next one by Kaylee, it also is good. Kaylee Payne with all 3 Viaburnum points. Only 3 scores in this game. 2 for Salem with 7 and 1 for Viaburnum with 3. Jadwin brings it all the way down. Now to Avery, and Irway lays it in. Avery did a good job of moving around. That ball tip stolen away by the Tigers. Here's Bowers putting it up. It will not fall, and a foul's going to be called underneath. Could be on Irway for trying to go against 2 Lady Jays. Irway gets her first foul as Salem gets yet another steal, but did not score on this one. 16-3 our score, 2:08 to go first quarter. Again, Salem with pressure as Allison Manthe comes in the ballgame. Pass comes into Natalie Wigger. Long pass tipped there by Manthe. She steals it underneath, putting a shot up. Missing that shot was Kylie Wood, and back comes Viaburnum. Down to Payne. Payne down, lays it up and in. Back the other way, Bowers puts up a long 3. It's off the front of the rim, no good. And Wilkinson brings it down, stolen away by Kaminsky. Kaminsky to Manthe, it's good. Savannah Manthe with 10, 19-5. Salem Tigers on that steal. Here the other way comes Harris, and she walks with the ball. Out right in front of the scorer's table with 1:31 to go in the first quarter. Tigers have it to Wood, now to Kaminsky. Walked a little bit, but then is fouled. Faith didn't put that ball on the floor right away. Got away with that one. Viaburnum with quick changes here for their girls. And back in the ball game comes Courtright. She just checked out moments ago. The inbound comes to Manthe, back to Bowers. Short jumper, trickles in. And it's 21-5 early on. Courtright has it. Cross stolen there by Manthe. 7-footer, missed everything. Brought down by Courtright the other way. Long pass, taken it there is Wigger. She missed that one. Battled for by 3 Lady Jays and 1 Lady Tiger, and they're going to call jump ball. Possession arrow will favor Viaburnum. Wigger had the open basket to shoot from. She missed it. Kaminsky was the lone Lady Tiger amongst 3 Lady Jays and was able to battle for it. 6 steals for the Lady Tigers in this one early on. They lead it by 16. Trying to get it in, they do to Harris, but it goes out of bounds off the fingertips of Kristen Howell, who's defending her right on that baseline. Lady Jays trying to get it in. They fire it out on top to Wigger for a 3. It's off the iron, no good, and the glass taken down and controlled by Howell. The other way, Jadwin between 2 Lady Jays. Jadwin kicks it out to Manthe. Manthe on top to Irway. Irway handing it off to Howell. Howell trying to drive in. Back to Jadwin with 35 seconds left. She backs up near the center circle. Jadwin hanging on to it, gets by Halbert, kicks it outside. Waiting for it there is Howell. Howell trying to dance between 3 Lady Jays to Manthe for a 3. It's off the iron. No good. Kept alive by Jadwin over to Irway for the 2. Nice assist and save by Bella Jadwin. 23-5 our score. Here's Wigger driving down. Long shot goes off the support. And it'll belong to the Salem Tigers. That was over the backboard and off the basket support. 6.7 seconds left. The inbound to Jadwin. Jadwin racing down the right side, down to 3 seconds. 2, 1, trying to take it all the way in. A blocking foul with 1.3 seconds left. And Bella will go to the line to shoot 2. That's going to be on Faith Wigger. Jadwin to the line to shoot 2, and she does. Hit the first. And the second one is also good. 1.3 seconds left. The inbound comes out high to Wilkinson. Wilkinson fires it at the buzzer, no good. We've played 1 quarter. The Salem Tigers 25, the Viaburnum Lady Jays 5. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Mobile banking with our credit union is awesome. 24/7 access. Check your account balance, pay bills, and make deposits with our mobile banking app. We belong to you, and we are here to meet your financial needs. Riverways Federal Credit Union, positively different. Online at riverwaysfcu.org. We're federally insured by NCUA. We're an equal housing lender.
We belong to you.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome back. Salem High School Gymnasium, 25-5. Salem Tigers really taking advantage of 9 Viaburnum turnovers with 6 steals. They capitalized on 5 of those steals with points, and they lead it by 20 as the pass goes to Bowers in the corner. Back to Irway. Lost it. Stolen there by the Lady Jays on the 4th turnover by Salem. Pass goes down to Payne. Payne's got all the points for the Lady Jays. Back on top to Wigger. Now to Faith Wigger. Faith takes it down, 10-footer, too short. Fought for by Kaminsky, and Kaminsky and Faith Wigger battle it out. And the foul is called on Faith Wigger, her second. A little violent down there. Here's Jadwin. going up against Halbert. Gets over the timeline right by Payne. Kicks it outside to Manthe for a three-pointer. It's off the back of the iron. Taken down by Bowers. Bowers stops. She'll put up a quick three and banks it in. I hope she called that one. 28-5. Payne will bring it across the timeline slowly for the Lady Jays. Now picks up the pace right through the paint. Trying to bank it in. Would not go. And the ball loose goes off of Bowers. It'll stay with the Lady Jays. I think Ashton never really had her hands on it. The ball came down. She tried to bounce it, kind of got pushed from behind. Ball hit her leg and then trickled out of bounds at the Tiger bench. Wigger to inbound it. Fires it all the way across to Faith Wigger. That's Natalie to Faith. Back to Natalie on the left wing. Natalie Wigger trying to work her way in. Kicks it outside to Wilkinson. Down low, trying to work inside. Short jumper there by Harris. Will not fall. And Avery Irway on the backside brings down that rebound back to Bowers. Bowers to Manthe. Three-point effort. It's up and off the rim. No good. Kaminsky with a rebound. Banks it home. (30-5). Wigger has it, moving from right to left. Guarded there by Bowers. Salem in man-to-man coverage in the half court. Ball intended for Halbert, tipped out of bounds by Avery Irway. Wilkinson will fire it out on top to Natalie Wigger. Natalie will drive around the perimeter, kicks it in the corner to Halbert, right through her hands and out of bounds. 6:19 to go in the half. Jocelyn Asher checks in. Bella Jadwin with it. Goes against Halbert, goes by her, now pulls up at the Progressive Ozark Bank insignia on the floor. Backs out near center court. Down to 6 minutes remaining in the half. Now to Manthe. On top, there's Bowers. Bowers holding on to it. Now back to Manthe. Manthe to Jadwin. Jadwin to the paint, to the hole, kicks it outside to Irway. The jumper's good. Avery Irway with 6. Tigers lead it by 27. Faith Wigger with the ball. Fires it right side, getting it there, Wilkinson. Guarded there by Manthe. Wilkinson fires it to Halbert out near center court. To Asher. Back to Halbert. Now to Wilkinson. Knocked out of her hands by Manthe. And I'll say that it was out of bounds before Savannah tried to bank it off of Abby Wilkinson. Salem brings in Wood, Howell, and Manthe. Allison Manthe, that is. And Savannah's still on the floor as well. Where that ball is Harris. Harris goes to Wilkinson between the circles, moving from right to left along that perimeter. Fires it all the way across the floor to Wigger. Faith Wigger getting it down low. There is Harris, and a foul's going to be called, I believe, on Faith Kaminsky. And that is Faith's second foul. 5th team foul for Salem with 5:09 to go. Here's Halbert with it. Halbert trying to dance in, fires it across to Wilkinson instead. Wilkinson down low, intended for Harris, but over her head and out of bounds. Howell will inbound it, getting over to Savannah Manthe with 4:55 to go in the half. Savannah between the circles, right side pass, getting it there is Wood. Kaylee to Allison Manthe, back to Kaylee Wood. On top, Howell. Left side pass, Savannah Manthe. Getting it over to Wood. Kylie giving it to Howell, who gets her all the way through, but missed the layup. Ball tipped in the air and taken down by Faith Kaminsky. Kaminsky, who had double digits in the last game we had here at home. Now on top to Howell. Back to Manthe for the three. It's good. That's Savannah Manthe. Allison's out there as well. And it's 35-5 here with 4:15 to go in the first half. Hanging on to that ball right now is Faith Wigger. Guarded there by Allison Manthe. Tries to get a pick and does from Asher. Now to Wilkinson. Wilkinson waiting for a little help. Gives it over to Halbert. Natalie Halbert back in the corner. Wilkinson takes the jumper. Misses off the side and under control by Kaminsky, but then she walks with the ball. Faith got it, wanted to pass it around a player and then ended up stepping twice. Coughs that ball up. Pass the corner to Halbert, out on top to Faith Wigger. Faith Wigger flips it right side to Harris. In the corner, Wilkinson. Guarded by Manthe, down to Harris. Harris on that low post, back to Wilkinson. Back down to Harris, guarded there by Kaminsky, out on top. Halbert doesn't shoot. Right side to Wilkinson. She will shoot the three. It's off the rim. Comes down in the hands of Halbert. Halbert down low to Harris, and Harris lost the ball out of bounds. Kaminsky and Manthe check out. That's Savannah Manthe. Bowers back in the ball game along with Irway. 3:20 and counting in this first half. 35-5 Salem. Bowers has it. Bowers guarded by Halbert, getting it down to Jadwin between two ladies and can't control the ball. Goes out of bounds. It'll belong to Viaburnum. Salem in a half-court defense. They've been playing man-to-man. Down is Wilkinson. Abby, right side pass to Wigger. Faith Wigger, guarded there by Manthe. Flips it on top to Halbert. Halbert moving to her left. Hands that ball off to Abby Wilkinson. Wilkinson under pressure there by Wood. Flips it down to Halbert. She walks with the ball. 2:50 to go in the first half. Salem up by 30. They've only scored 10 points in the second quarter, and that's the only 10 points scored in the quarter. Jadwin handing it off to Bowers. Bowers down low to Allison Manthe. Puts it up. It would not fall. It sat on the rim. It just would not go down. And Harris brings down the rebound to Halbert. And Halbert walks with the ball. Nope, she double dribbled. Well, he probably could have called both. Two and a half to go in the first half. 35-5 Salem. Jadwin drives by Halbert to the middle of the floor. Off to Wood for the three. She's got it. Kylie Wood hits the three. 38-5 Salem on top. That is their fifth three of the game. Wilkinson out on top to Ariana Asher. That ball's thrown away. Salem gets that steal. Back they come the other way with Bowers to Irway. That shot won't go. Allison Manthe gets the rebound, fires it out to Irway again from 6. Won't go down, but she is fouled. Allison Manthe just getting her nose right underneath that basket, able to flip it around. One of the Lady J players out to Irway, who just couldn't get it to fall. Foul called on Faith Wigger, her third, with 1:53 to go. Salem with 4 for 4 from the stripe, and Irway makes it 5 for 5. Tigers' free throw shooting has been pretty good here in the last few games. Of course, they did lose to South Iron yesterday, but they are a very good team at South Iron, and that went in as well by Irway. 40-5 our score, as Halbert will bring it up for the blue-clad Lady Blue Jays. Halbert off to Wilkinson, down to inside to Harris. Harris shot no good, but a foul called on Salem. And Harris will go to the line to shoot 2. So Lexus Harris will go to the line. Avery Irway with her second foul. Free throw is no good. Next one by Lexus is also no good. And Wood brings that one under control and then lost it out of bounds. 1:39 to go in the half. Salem is shutting out Viaburnum here in the second quarter as Halbert has it. Halbert back on top to Faith Wigger. In the game with 3 fouls, trying to fire it across to Wilkinson. Gets it there. Wilkinson flips it out to Halbert softly between the circles. Halbert trying to drive down, goes back to Faith Wigger. Wigger looking in, can't do anything with it. Gets it to Ariana Asher. Inside it goes to Harris. Harris double team to Halbert. Off the rim, no good. Battled for by Irway and Harris. And the foul on Harris will put Avery Irway at the line to shoot a 1-and-1. That's Lexus Harris's first foul. 1:10 to go in the half. All Salem in this one. 40-5. Irway, who's got 8 points, will shoot a 1-and-1. As Salem is in the bonus. Actually, both teams are in the bonus. And Irway's shot is no good. Comes out and picked up there by Bowers. Bowers out to Jadwin. Back to Bowers. Thought about the three. Didn't take it. Stops. Takes a long two. It's offline. Brought down and controlled there by Wood. Kicking it back outside to Bowers. Bowers to Jadwin. Under a minute to go here in this first half. Jadwin lost it. Gets it back. It's knocked out of her hands by Halbert. She gets it out near center court. Salem with 15 second quarter points. Jadwin to Bowers. A long three. It's good. Ashton Bowers hits the three and a timeout. Well, actually, no timeout. We got some player substitutions coming in. So to allow them to come in, they'll blow the play dead. Salem back in a half-court defense as Natalie Wigger comes back in the ball game. She moves it down into the offensive zone. Ball loose on the floor, taken there by the Salem Tigers. Holding on to it is Jadwin out of Manthe. 16 seconds left. Savannah over the timeline. Savannah top of the key. Flips it back to Jadwin as she was double teamed. 8 seconds left. Bella in the corner, Bowers. Back to Bella. A long three. Offline. No good. Battled for by Kaminsky. She got the rebound but could not score. And we've played 2 quarters here at Salem. Well, the Viaburnum Lady Jays were unable to score in that second quarter while the Salem Tigers put up 18. And here at halftime, pretty one-sided ball game. The Salem Tigers do lead the Lady Jays by a score of 43-5. It's a very tough game for the Lady Jays playing against the Salem Tigers coming off that loss last night at South Iron. They've got something to prove, and unfortunately for Lady Jays, Lady Tigers have been doing a good job. We're going to come back in 2.5 minutes with the Riverway Federal Credit Union halftime show. 43 for Salem, 5 for Viaburnum. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Hi, I'm Susie Cahill, Director of Healthy Dent County Fitness Center. Are you looking for a place to begin your journey to better health? Come inside. Never in my life have I been in another atmosphere where everyone was so friendly and eager to help others. It's not just the staff, it's the members. They're so passionate about what they do and so excited to help you. If you're ready to begin your journey to better health, come by and see us.
Hometown Processing can do custom processing of beef, hogs, lambs, goats, and other large animals. At Hometown Processing, they strive to provide you with the finest, freshest meats and processing at the best possible prices. They are proudly hometown owned. Hometown Processing is located at 3450 West Highway 32 in Salem, or call them at 729-7278. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 to 5:30 and Saturday by appointment only.
Land is selling at an all-time high. Backed by almost 4 decades of experience, Big Iron Missouri agents Justin Hubbs and Gage Saulbeamer provide you with a seamless selling experience. They will get your property sold via listing or unreserved online auction. Big Iron Realty has the experience you deserve, proven results, with an enormous viewing audience of buyers, creating higher selling prices. Let's have a conversation. Call Justin Hubbs or Gage Saulbeamer today.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
Do It Right deals are now at K&H Auto Supply in Salem, where you'll find Valvoline Max Life Oil, 5 quarts and a MicroGuard filter for $30.99. Superstar 8-gauge 12-foot booster cables at $26.99 and a 75-piece specialty bit set for $14.99. K&H Auto Supply in Salem.
Park City, yeah, Park City, Park City.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. Which is an RN Bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
At halftime, Salem Tigers being led in scoring by Ashton Bowers with 15, 13 by Savannah Manthe, 8 by Avery Irway, 3 by Kylie Wood, 2 by Bella Jadwin, and 2 by Faith Kaminsky. Salem Tigers 6 of 7 from the free throw line. They had 7 turnovers and 8 steals in that first half. For the Viaburnum Lady Jays, they had 5 points from Caitlin Payne, and that's it. That's all they had in the entire first half. Salem Tigers here in this Riverways Federal Credit Union halftime scored 25 points in that first quarter, got 18 more in the second. Rebounding, Salem Tigers didn't have many rebounds in that first quarter. They had just 3. But they did better in the second quarter with 9 rebounds, a total of 12 for the half for the Viaburnum Lady Jays. They had 6 in that first quarter, but just 2 in the entire second quarter. And the Tigers really kind of just pulled away in that second quarter after leading by a score 25-5. 3 of 6 from the free throw line are the Lady Jays. Salem 6 of 7. 16 turnovers for the Lady Jays and just 2 steals by Viaburnum. Foul trouble, Faith Wigger has 3 for the Lady Jays, and Caitlin Payne has 2. Lexus Harris has 1. Natalie Wigger has 1. For the Lady Tigers, Faith Kaminsky and Avery Irway each with 2 fouls. Savannah Manthe has 1, and Bella Jadwin has 1. Salem Tigers will be at Mountain Grove tomorrow for a freshman game at 5. The varsity girls game will be at 6, and the varsity boys game will be at about 7:20. All tomorrow right here on KSMO Media. The boys varsity and girls varsity games will be broadcast on KSMO Radio. The freshman game will be streamed live with no audio starting at 5 o'clock tomorrow night. Now, don't forget Monday night, the Salem Lady Tigers take on the Ava Lady Bears. We'll have that on KSMO Media. The boys will be in Viaburnum and take on the Jays. That game will not be announced on KSMO. That game was a switched game. They moved that game and to add a game with Sullivan on Wednesday, and they moved the boys to Monday at Viaburnum. So, again, Salem Tigers, they'll be playing tomorrow night at Mountain Grove in a doubleheader of varsity games. The girls at 6, boys at about 7:20, and the freshman boys game at 5 o'clock tomorrow night from Mountain Grove. Here at halftime, 43-5, the Salem Tigers on top. We're going to take a 3-minute break and come back with the second half action in our Riverways Federal Credit Union halftime. It's 43 for Salem, 5 for Viaburnum. Back in 3 minutes. This is Lady Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Salem Memorial District Hospital believes that our community deserves the very best healthcare one could offer. We understand that all physicians need the highest quality images to thoroughly treat each situation. With you in mind, Salem Memorial District Hospital has brought these services home, and that includes our new state-of-the-art MRI. Don't waste your time and money driving long distances. Let us take care of you here at home. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Southtown Furniture. Southtown, where the bargains are. We've got everything from furniture to appliances. Quality floor covering. We won't be undersold, you'll see. To you, that is our guarantee. Southtown Furniture, where the bargains are.
With tax season fast approaching, you might have some questions that you need answered. If so, give the Tax Masters a call. They have over 40 years of experience and can handle all types of accounting services plus certified e-filing. don't ever let yourself be a slave to the IRS. Come and see Jackie or Beth at Tax Masters, located at 107 West 4th Street here in Salem, or call 729-3001.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find the best value for our clients. Town & Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and would welcome an opportunity to show you what we can do for you. Stop by 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
When I meet a new loan customer, I try to drop everything that I was working on prior to them coming in my office and focus directly on what their needs are at the time, whether it be a new car, their first house. I focus directly on what they are telling me and what they are needing. And it doesn't matter if it's a small $1,000 loan or a $200,000 house. I try to treat every client the same.
Audio for that game. And then the girls game at 6. Varsity boys game at 7:20. All from Mountain Grove right here on KSMO Media. 43-5 our score on Pink Out Night as the Lady Tigers lead the Lady Jays, who were scoreless in that second quarter. They get the ball back to Caitlin Payne. Payne hanging on to it. Where's number 23? Fires it across to Wigger. Natalie Wigger back to Payne. Payne trying to drive in, stops on the free throw line. The jumper's offline, no good, but down by Bowers. Bowers over to Jadwin. Jadwin out near center court, just underway here in the second half. Jadwin, left side Bowers. Bowers beyond three to Faith Kaminsky. Bounced it off the foot of Payne, turned over. And a steal belongs to Viaburnum. Back on top, little travel call on Natalie Halbert as she came down. Had the ball go in front of her, had to try and pull back. 43-5, our score. Jadwin has it. Under a minute played so far in this third quarter to Manthe. Savannah on top, Irway right side to Jadwin. Guarded there by Natalie Wigger. Bella backs it out near center court. Hanging on to it, right side pass, trying to get away from Payne. Back to Manthe, left side pass to Jadwin. Jadwin all the way across to Manthe, open for the three, takes it. It pinballs out, taken down by Faith Kaminsky. Out on top, Jadwin. Jadwin all the way back to Manthe again, open for the three. It's off the rim, came out high and hard to Wigger. Wigger down the left side pass. It's then intended for Payne. Payne stops, pull up the jumper, trying to bank it in, won't go, and Jadwin brings it down. 6.5 to go, third quarter. 43-5, Salem on top. Now Bowers all alone, nobody near her, and she hits the front of the rim. Kaminsky with a rebound, flips it outside to Manthe. Down to Jadwin, out to Irway, jumper, it's short. Comes down in the hands of Harris. She flips it across to Payne. Payne into the offensive zone. It's away from Irway, ball stolen away though by Ashton Bowers. Ashton waiting with now 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Pulls up in front of the Salem Tiger bench. With a 38-point lead, she flips it over to Manthe. All the way to Jadwin, back in the middle of the floor. Left side pass back to Bowers. She'll take the long three, nothing to lose here. Comes down to Irway on the rebound to Jadwin. Jadwin out to Bowers, will try another three, and this one is again no good, off the rim. Brought down by Kaminsky. Kaminsky to Bowers. Ashton will try it maybe one more time. No, she'll hand off to Jadwin. Bella with 5:25 to go, driving all the way in, lays it up and in. 45-5, Salem with the lead, and a timeout called by Viaburnum. With the score, Salem 45, Viaburnum 5. Let's take a 30-second break and come back. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire. Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
45-5, Salem with the lead. Our next Lady Tiger broadcast is tomorrow night from Mountain Grove at 6 o'clock again. And then we'll follow that up with a boys broadcast. Both of those on KSMO Media with the audio and the video streaming. Earlier than that, at 5 o'clock, will be a freshman game from Mountain Grove, and we'll have that video streamed as well, but no audio broadcast to that one. With the ball right now, it's Madison Courtright. She'll take a three. It's off the rim, brought down by Irway. Irway flips it back to Jadwin. 4:50 to go in the third quarter. It's been all Salem here tonight after a tight first couple of minutes. Tigers have taken over from there. Kylie Wood fires it across to Manthe. Allison down the corner to Jadwin. A long three off the front of the rim. Taken by Courtright down and quickly the other way, and it hit the back of Halbert. Came down the feet of Wigger. Natalie picks it up, fires it down to Halbert in the corner. Inside to Harris. Harris goes outside to Courtright for the three, and it's good. Madison Courtright hits the three for the Lady Jays. 4:15 to go, third quarter. Bounce pass to Irwin. Nice move, trying to get around the Lady J player Wigger, and then was fouled en route as Avery went down the middle, moved to the side. She'll shoot two. And the foul called on Natalie Wigger on the reach in. And Irway's free throw is no good. She's the only one to miss the free throw tonight for Salem. Kaylee Payne had missed one for Viaburnum. So Avery right now 2 of 4 from the stripe. Next one, this one is also no good and controlled under the basket by Faith Wigger. She hands it off to Natalie, who hangs on to it with 4 minutes gone in the quarter. Kicks it outside to Halbert, her jump shot off the front of the rim. Taken under control by Bella Jadwin. Jadwin moving up the left wing, back to the middle of the floor. Fires it down to Wood. In the middle to Irway, down low to Howell. Howell trying to get the shot off, blocked, but it goes off of Harris out of bounds. It'll belong to the Salem Lady Tigers under the basket. Irway to inbound it. Fires it to Jadwin. Bella backs out. Gets away from Wigger, down to Irway. Turns jumper, too hard. Comes down the hands of Courtright. Courtright all the way down. Lays the ball up and in. Madison Courtright went coast to coast to make it 45-10. Viaburnum outscoring Salem here 5-2 in the third quarter. Pass goes across to Manthe, back to Jadwin. But Salem with a safe 35-point lead. Bella backs it out with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. To Allison Manthe for the three. It's off the front of the rim, no good. And Courtright with her third rebound of this third quarter kicks it down to Halbert. I'm sorry, he kicks it down to Faith Wigger, and Faith will travel with the ball. Just the second turnover by the Lady Jays in this second half. Kaminsky, Bowers, and Savannah Manthe back in the game. Coming in is Jocelyn Asher, and Abby Wilkinson for the Lady Jays. Manthe has it. Savannah moves to her left, drives all the way down, scoops it up, misses, but she draws the foul. I believe Abby Wilkinson with that one. Let's see what the officials call, and it is on Abby, her first. With 2:38 to go, Savannah to the line to shoot 2. She's got 13 going into this second half. Free throw's good. Next one also good. Half-court defense by Salem. Coach Brooke Harris of Viaburnum down on one knee, squatting down in front now of the bench. Watching her Lady Jays. With that ball, Wigger backs it out. Trying to go across to court right, tipped out of bounds there by Manthe. Abby Wilkinson to inbound it. Fires it to Natalie Wigger. Wigger gets a little pick from her sister, Faith. Goes in the corner to court right, right in that corner, guarded there by Bowers. Court right backs up, flips it to Wilkinson. Abby on that perimeter. Bounce pass to sister Faith. Faith trying to drive in, does. Short jumper's no good, in and out. Brought down underneath by Kaminsky, and then Manthe is tackled by Faith Wigger, her 4th foul. Kaminsky with her 9th rebound of the game. Handing that ball off to Savannah. Savannah just got taken down. Pass left side to Wood, in the corner Bowers. Back to Wood. Flips it to Allison Manthe in between the circles, handing it off to Savannah. Savannah drives down in the corner to Bowers. Bowers gets a little bit of a pick from Savannah. She backs it out between the circles. Left side pass to Wood. Right side pass to Savannah for a long 3. It's off the rim. Chipped and comes down on the floor. And Kaminsky trying to put it up is fouled. Not sure anybody ever really got that rebound cleanly, and then Faith came away with it. She is fouled by Wilkinson, her 2nd, and Faith will shoot 2. Faith with only 2 points in this game. That's way short on the free throw. Payne and Harris back in the game. Kaminsky to shoot another with 1:17 to go in the 3rd quarter. This one is good. She has 3, and the Tiger lead is 38. 48-10 our score. Kaylee Payne brings it down the right wing, right in front of the Viaburnum bench. Lost it, but it goes to court right. Court right. Trying to get a pick, puts up a long 3. It's off the iron. Brought down by Bowers underneath to Manthe. Back to Ashton, under a minute to go. Salem with only 5 points in this 3rd quarter, but Ashton comes down trying to scoop it up and does, and it trickles in. Ashton with 17, and the Tiger League is back to 40. 38 seconds is Courtright out near center court. Trying to get a pick as Woods right with her. Flips it over to Natalie Wigger. Natalie trying to make her move, trying to dance down, kicks it outside to Payne. Payne going baseline all the way down, trying to get the shot up, is fouled en route. And she'll go to the line to shoot 2. She's 3 of 4 from the stripe. So Madison Courtright with the 5 points in this second half. It was Kaylee Payne with the 5 points for Viaburnum in the first half. 21 seconds left to go in this 3rd quarter. Free throw's no good. Don't forget, for those on the radio side, Blues hockey coming up right after this, as Kaminsky brings down her 10th rebound of the game. Manthe with it. Manthe hanging on to it with 13 seconds near center court, goes right by Payne. Now pulls back up. Savannah is fouled there by Caitlin Payne. That'll be the 5th team foul. Her 3rd, as Wood will come in to inbound it. 7 seconds left. Inbound to Manthe. Savannah across to Allison Manthe. Now on top to Wood. Goes through her hands, and that'll do it for the third quarter. Salem only scores 7 points in that third quarter, but they have a 50-40 lead after 3 quarters of play. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask Inman Insurance in Rolla and Salem if Auto Owners make sense for you.
History is what makes the Bank of Salem different. We've been a part of this community since 1883, and we're the first bank in Salem, as well as one of the oldest banks in the Ozarks. We pride ourselves in our commitment to this community and make giving back a priority each year through our many donations and volunteer hours. Our employees are your neighbors, friends, and family who strive to make this community we call home the best it can be. Come bank with us at the Bank of Salem and be a part of Denton County history.
We go to the fourth quarter with Salem up by a 40-point spread, 50-10, so this will be a running clock. As the Tigers have the inbound with Jadwin with it. Guarded there by Courtright. Hands that ball off to Bowers. Bowers, top of the key, left side. Flipped it over to Howell. Kristen, now to Manthe. That's Allison Manthe, now to Jadwin. Jadwin backs up. Starts to make a little bit of a move. Now Cartwright makes her go back and circle back. Bella will hand it off to Bowers. Bowers at the free throw line, back to Allison Manthe. Allison to Ashton, and Ashton will hand it off to Bella Jadwin. Tigers just running the clock here, doing a little bit of maneuvering. Doing a few picks, turn that. Jadwin will take it all the way down and fires it out, intended for Bowers, but threw it away. Just the second turnover of this second half by the Lady Tigers. As Abby Wilkinson will check in. She'll get it into Courtright. Courtright to her right side in front of the Lady J bench. Takes a long three, and it's good. Madison Courtright has 8. As Jadwin brings it down, trying to drive in. Backs up a little bit. 50-13. Takes the three, and Bella hits it. Her first three for the Lady Tigers, their first three of the second half. As they had, I believe, 6, they did make that 7 in the first half. Ball tipped around, stolen away by the Lady Tigers. As coming away with it was Manthe. Bringing the ball down is Bowers for a three. It's good. 56-13 as Payne will bring it up. Kaylee will get over the timeline. So back-to-back threes by the Lady Tigers here. Make it 56-13. Payne fires it right in the hands of Allison Manthe. She read that nicely. Allison lays it up and in. Heck of a play by Allison Manthe, getting not only the steal, but the basket. 58-13. The other way, Payne stops. She'll put up a long three. It's just an air ball right to Jadwin. Jadwin will bring it over the timeline with 5.5 to go in this ball game. Bella will hang on to it. As Courtright watching her. Bella kind of guiding traffic, fires it to Irway. Irway back to Bella Jadwin. Taking it right down. They left her a lane, and she took it, and she scores. Bella saw the opening. They opened up the lane right down into the paint. She took it home. 60-13, Salem on top. Natalie Wigger, guarded there by Allison Manthe. Natalie flips the left side to Payne. Payne hanging on to it, fires it all the way across the court right. She'll try another three, and this one also is good. She's got 11, and Coach Jake Reardon will call timeout to allow the Tigers to make a change and Viaburnum to make a change as well. We're going to keep it here because they're not going to do much else than that. So we will not take a break here. 4:35 and counting in this one. It's been Salem pretty much the whole way. They got out to a 25-5 lead in the first quarter, never headed from there. Here's Wood, back out on top to Howell. Kicking it back to Jadwin. Jadwin trying to dance in, and Jadwin pushes off and gets called for a charge. Gave Halbert a little push, and Halbert went flying down, and Bella gets called for the charge. Clock continues to run with 4 minutes remaining in this one. 60-16, Salem on top. Natalie Wigger trying to get a pick, and Jadwin goes right over top of Lexus Harris. Now Bella steals the ball away. Bangs onto it, guarded there by Halbert. Trying to make a turn inside. Now backs out, goes baseline. They leave her alone. 9-footer's good. Bella's being guarded all the way, and the girl turned away and went up the floor to guard a different girl. And Bella just pulled up and let go a 7- to 8-footer. And next thing you know, it's easy. And here's Savannah Manthe with a steal. She doesn't take it in. Now 8 turnovers for Viaburnum. Now Savannah drives in, down to Jadwin, down to Faith. And Kaminsky banks it in. 64-16, Salem with the lead. Halbert in the corner. It's Faith Wigger, who's got 4 fouls in this one. Faith back out on top. Waiting for it there is Natalie Wigger. Natalie, right at the top of the key, starts to drive back to Faith. Faith hanging on to it beyond the three-point line, trying to get away from Kylie Wood, and Wood may have picked up a foul right there. That'd be the 3rd team foul on Salem. So Kylie Wood picks up the foul. Jocelyn Asher and Abby Wilkinson back in the game with 2:25 remaining. The inbound knocked out of bounds by Manthe. Tried to put it right back off of Madison Courtright, who was putting it in. Inbound now coming out high, comes to Faith Wigger. Faith to the paint, to the hole, scoops it up, won't fall, and battled for by Kaminsky, and Faith goes flying back. She hit her head pretty hard as she lost her balance coming down, and so everybody pulls away. She hit her head on that floor, and she's in a little bit of pain here. And Tigers definitely need Faith in their lineup. She's had another good game here today. By coming down and hitting her head on the floor. So while they're attending to Faith Kaminsky, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a 30-second break. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Duncan Family Chiropractic provides chiropractic care to everyone from newborn to elderly. Dr. Duncan treats wellness, sports injuries, chronic ear infections, pregnancy, and more. Ask Dr. Duncan about your full line of supplements, including Juice Plus and standard processed supplements, as well as pain relief, BioFreeze products.
Well, Faith is up on her own. That's always good to see, and she'll probably have a seat the rest of this game, but she hit her head pretty good on the floor as her feet kind of went out from underneath her. She was battling for that loose ball. Okay. And with a big lead, the Tigers, Coach Reardon will put it on the side and just let her take the rest of the night off. Pass goes underneath, put back up, and missing that one is Jocelyn Asher. And she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul called underneath the basket on Kristen Howell. And Asher's free throw short. Viaburnum is 0 for 3 now here in the second half, and just 3 of 9. And this one is good, 4 of 10 on probably on the night. As Bowers will come back in for Manthe. With a minute 13 to go and counting as Howell will get it into her. Salem up by a bunch, 47-point lead. With that ball, moving it across is Wood. Wood all the way down underneath the Howell, and she scores. Kristen Howell with the basket. And that means everybody on the floor has now scored for the Salem Tigers in this game. Down the other way, here's Wilkinson. Back out on top to Courtright. She has 3 threes in this game. She tries another one, and this one's off the rim, but down by Bowers. Bowers pass to Manthe. 33 seconds left to Irway. Avery backs it out. Flips it all the way back to Bowers, even though she was covered, with 25 seconds left. Standing out near center court. A little bit of pressure there by Faith Wicker. Ashton will drive in front of the Tiger bench. Now gets separation. Hand it off to Irway. Irway across. Tip, but taken down there by Wood. Back to Bowers. 8 seconds left. Salem will run out the clock, and this one will end. 66-17. Salem with the win. They go to 12-10 on the year. And we'll come back in 4 minutes and wrap things up. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
If you have the audacity to believe a financial advisor should talk with you, not at you.
If you believe access to your financial advisor should be a right, not a privilege.
Join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and ThinkTime make a difference.
Join us.
Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
Call Joe Brand in Salem at 729-3831.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do. And for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. And if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
Mobile banking with our credit union is awesome. 24/7 access. Check your account balance, pay bills, and make deposits with our mobile banking app. We belong to you, and we are here to meet your financial needs. Riverways Federal Credit Union. Positively different. Online at riverwaysfcu.org. We're federally insured by NCUA. We're an equal housing lender.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hi, I'm Susie Cahill, Director of Healthy Dent County Fitness Center. Are you looking for a place to begin your journey to better health? Come inside. Never in my life have I been in another atmosphere where everyone was so friendly and eager to help others. It's not just the staff, it's the members. They're so passionate about what they do and so excited to help you. If you're ready to begin your journey to better health, come by and see us.
Hometown Processing can do custom processing of beef, hogs, lambs, goats, and other large animals. At Hometown Processing, they strive to provide you with the finest, freshest meats and processing at the best possible prices. They are proudly hometown owned. Hometown Processing is located at 3450 West Highway 32 in Salem, or call them at 729-7278. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 to 5:30 and Saturday by appointment only.
Well, here at Salem High School Gymnasium, all 8 Salem Lady Tigers on the roster scored. 20 points by Ashton Bowers to lead the way, 15 by Savannah Manty, and 11 by Bella Jadwin. 8 by Avery Irway, 5 by Faith Kaminsky, 3 by Kylie Wood, and Allison Manty and Kristen Howard each had 2. Leading rebounder was Kaminsky with 10, 4 for Powers, 3 each for Irway and Jadwin, 2 for Kylie Wood, 1 each for Manty and Allison Manty. Salem 9 of 13 from the free throw line. They had 9 turnovers and 14 steals in the game and finished with 25 rebounds. For Viaburnum, their leading scorer was Madison Courtwright with 11, 5 for Caitley Payne, and 1 for Jocelyn Asher. 24 turnovers by Viaburnum, and they had 3 steals in the game. 4 rebounds for Madison Cartwright, 3 by Natalie Halbert, 2 each by Lexus Harris and Natalie Wigger, 1 by Wilkinson, 1 by Faith Wigger, and 1 by Caitlin Payne in the game. 4 of 10 for the free throw stripe with the Lady Jays, and they had 15 rebounds in the contest. So Salem goes to 12-10 on the year with a 66-17 win over Viaburnum here tonight at the high school gym. Tomorrow night we'll be at Mountain Grove to bring you more basketball action. It is a freshman game at 9. That'll be video streamed only on KSMO Media. We'll follow that up with a varsity girls game at 6, a varsity boys game at 7:20, both to be on KSMO and streamed on KSMO Media. We hope you'll join us for those games. In the meantime, on the radio side, for those still with us, you got Blues hockey coming up next here on KSMO. For Jim back at the station, for Krista doing the camera work, and for Ben down there flipping the buttons and the switches, my name is Stan Stevens. Thank you for joining us for Salem Tiger basketball as they beat Viaburnum by a final score of 66-17. Now stay tuned. It is Blues hockey next against the New Jersey Devils here on KSMO Radio. Have yourselves a great evening. Good night from the high school gym.
Salem Tiger basketball on KSMO Media was brought to you by the Salem Memorial District Hospital, K&H Auto Supply, Farm Bureau Insurance, Willie Strader Agent, the Bank of Salem, Napa Auto and Truck Parts, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, Town and Country Insurance, Tax Masters, Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus, Carroll Complete Auto Care, Healthy Dent County, Southtown Furniture, State Farm Insurance, Cameron Irway Agent, Hometown Processing, Big Iron Realty, Inman Insurance, Progressive Ozark Bank, Flying W Store and Camping LLC, Living the Dream Outdoor Properties, That Special Touch Forest and Gifts, Dent County Rental, and Wilson Mortuary. Be sure to join us next time on KSMO Media for exciting Salem Tiger basketball.